The gang is ready. Hello guys, how's everybody? Okay. Hope you guys have had a nice day. Let's just make sure everybody's settled in there. Everybody's in. All networks are working. Just in case anything drops anywhere, and I will always say this, I'm live on YouTube on my channel. I'm also live on the Home Festival Fun Instagram page, and on my on my Facebook page, Karen Howard Karen, and then also on the Home Festival Facebook page as well. So you can find me everywhere. Hopefully nothing happens that anything drops. Just giving you guys another minute to settle in. I have Phoebe here with me. She's very, very tired today. She's done nothing. and Betty's exhausted. She's tanned the whole day. And Marley's on the couch, relaxing as well. So for now, just settle in. Just settle in, make sure you have all the little things you need. You have your comfy clothes on. As a reminder, this class is for everyone. And you know, whether you've been stretching for a long time or whether it's your first time, anybody can do this stretch flow class. It's just about releasing your muscles. There's nothing fancy, there's no crazy, you know, inversions and stuff. It's just simple stretching for everyone to do, to just release the muscles, release tension, release anxiety, release stress, and extend the muscles, lengthen the muscles, create more space between your vertebrae, and for you to breathe and to feel good, okay? After a whole day of whether you've been working a lot or just been around with the kids as well, homeschooling. So there's a lot of things that everybody's doing right now, but this stretch flow will help you release and feel good mentally and physically. Okay guys, all right. Welcome to your stretch flow class. Let's get started. So we're gonna go onto all fours and do a nice little cat flow. Cat-cow flow, making sure your hips and your knees are hip width apart. Your shoulders are aligned with your hands. Shoulders and elbows are aligned. Your arms are shoulder width apart as well. Slowly releasing your spine downwards and slowly contracting in. And breathing out. The most important thing in all of these movements is that you're constantly breathing, constantly circulating oxygen in and out of your lungs, throughout your whole body, releasing your spine, releasing your hips, releasing that lower back that's killing me today. Breathe. And again, release, arch, 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 arch. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And now, nice little contraction, creating movement in those hips. Again, releasing out. And you can do this exercise anywhere, at any time, when you get up early in the morning or right before you go to bed. It's a beautiful, beautiful release of the spine, of the organs. Breathing, let's do two more. And last one, breathe in, nice, in. And release out, good. Now you're gonna release your left arm up. Nice little twist. And bring it across through your arm without releasing all the way down. Just a little bend. And again, let's go up. Nice twist and releasing through. We're gonna do one more. Breathe up, twist and across and slowly back to the center. Again, around with your right arm up, twisting and slowly twisting the opposite way, breathing in and bring that arm up. Keep a nice flow. Breathe slowly, bringing it through, releasing that spine, releasing that lower back. We're going to do one more. Keep breathing and bring it through and release. Good. Back onto all fours. Slowly tuck your toes under and push yourself up into a downward dog. Pushing, making sure you're creating a nice, lovely little V. Good. Start walking through your toes, releasing those hamstrings, releasing those calves, releasing your Achilles, releasing your ankles, releasing your arches, releasing the balls of your feet, releasing your lower back. And just walk it here for 8. Breathe. 7. Pushing away from the floor, getting that butt lifting up towards the sky. 6. Breathe. 5. Good. 4. Walk it through. Breathe. 3. Good. Make sure your neck is nice and relaxed. Let your head fall between your arms. 3. Good. Keep walking through. 2 and 1. Good. Now straighten both of your legs, and it's okay if your heels don't touch the floor. It's fine. Okay? One little progression at a time. Have a little wiggle here with your legs straight. Breathing. Breathe. Good. Now bend both knees at the same time and bring it back up. Let's do 2 more just like that. Bending both knees nice and smoothly and bring it back up, making sure your tummy's going to your spine. Last one, bend both knees and lengthen. Breathe for 4. Stay with your legs straight. 3. Have a little wiggle. 2. 1. Slowly release your left leg and bring it through in between your arms nice and smoothly. Okay, now place your right knee on the floor. Release your toes. Bring your chest up. Bring your arms up. Breathe. Good. Now making sure you're pushing through those hips without releasing back, okay? Or crunching into your lower back. So again, bring those hips under. Chest lifted. Bring your arms up, making sure that your knee and your ankle are in one line. Breathe here, tummy's lifted. Bend your arms back, release here. Hold it for 5, 4. Stretch those, stretch your triceps back. I forgot the name of that muscle. Sorry, stretch the back of your arms, your triceps. Breathe, lift up that chest. 4, tummy's in, squeeze that butt. 3, lengthen those hip flexors. 2, 1, and come back and slowly release your left knee and slightly tilt over. Now you don't have to go all the way over, okay? If you have the ability to, that's fine. If not, you can stay up here and you still feel that nice little stretch, okay? You can push your hips through as long as you're flexing that foot. Okay, really bringing those toes up, stretching that leg. If you want to go over and you have some yoga blocks, you can bend your knee a little bit and go over as long as you're tilting from the hips. If you have a little bit of more range, then you can try to touch the floor with your hands. Hold it in here, breathing, make sure your hip and your knee is stacked. Have a little wiggle, breathe. 4, 3, and 1. Good. Slowly, very, very gently stretch into that left knee again. Place both arms by your ankles, on the opposite side of the ankles. Tuck your right toe under and go back into downward dog.
Slowly take yourself back into a downward dog. And again here, walk for 4, 3, breathe, 2, 1. Good. Now slowly you're gonna take your right leg and bring it through into a little lunge. Place that foot in between your hands, bend your knee, left knee's bent, release that toe, lift your chest nice and lifted, breathe, tucking in, making sure you're lifting those hips under, bring those arms up, release the hands behind your neck, again holding it here, pushing through very, very gently as far as you can go without losing your alignment. Breathe, hold it, tummy's lifted, lift that chest up to the sky, hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release your right toes from your right leg and slowly tilt over very, very gently into a half split. Breathing here. If you can go all the way down, that's beautiful. But this is very much acceptable as well. Remember, it's all about listening to your body, or if you're up here again, that's great too, okay? This is one where you have to balance a little bit. Okay, so if you're near your couch and you need assistance from your couch, that's fine as well. But again, as long as you're tilting from those hips, you'll feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings, in your calves, making sure you're really bringing those toes towards you. Nice and long spine. Breathe for 4. Good. 3. Nice and easy. 2. And 1. Good. Slowly lunge into that right leg and place your hands by your feet, by your foot, and tuck that left toe under and push yourself back into downward dog. And walk it here for 4, walk it 3, walk it 2, get that butt up, and walk it 1. Good. Slowly bend both knees down to the floor, nice and smoothly. Breathe, take yourself back into child's pose and rest here for 5 counts. Make sure your knees are slightly out. Release your neck down on the floor. Breathe. Have a little wiggle from side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly walk your hands up. And you're going to take a little seat. You're going to release your left leg out in front of you on a 90-degree angle. So you're going to bend your left knee. Your right knee is bent on the side. So you're creating a nice 90-degree angle on both sides. Okay? Good. So slowly you're going to make sure that your hips are aligned. Okay? Nice and squared off with your left leg. Shoulders and hips in one direction. Okay, you're going to slightly tilt, nice little tilt over your left leg. Good, making sure that right leg, again, is creating that nice, lovely 90-degree angle. You still feel a nice little stretch on your hip flexor, but it's mostly about opening your left hip. Okay, you're going to feel that left hip and your little butt stretching on the left side. Again, here, breathe, lifting up and over, making sure your belly button is attaching to your spine, okay? Lengthening through the spine. If you can take it all the way down, that's beautiful as well. If you want to go into a full pigeon from here, that's acceptable as well, okay? If you feel like you have a little bit more range and you want to stretch it a little bit further, please go into the pigeon and take it all the way down. But if you're just feeling like relaxing here with both knees bent, that works. Okay, I feel like relaxing here today, so go for it. Breathe here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring yourself back up And nice little transition to the right side. Slowly releasing your legs, shifting your hips around, getting into a comfortable position. If it feels a little bit uncomfortable, which it will, this is not a natural position, place a cushion under your butt to elevate you, give you a little bit more height so then you can have a little bit more range of motion. Okay, again here, your right knee is aligned with your hips are nice and square, shoulders nice and square, and nice tilt over, breathing here. If you want to take it over, that's great too, as long as you're not breaking from your waist. Keeping that nice little lift in your spine, tummy's in. If you want to go into the full pigeon, that's great too. That's another option that you have from here. Again, as long as this is not happening, lengthening through. I want you to think that somebody's pulling your spine from the top of your head. Breathe. That's a little bit brutal, but you get the point. So again, breathing. Again, if you want to bend both knees, that's where I'm gonna be. Holding it here. 4. Lifting through your abdominals. Lifting through your spine. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Good. Slowly release up. And come back to the center. Now slowly release both legs out as far as you can go. Okay? And breathing, lengthening, challenge yourself here. Whoopsie daisies. Breathing here. Good. Making sure you feel the sits bones on the floor. Okay? Good. Sits bones on the floor. If you want to place your hands behind you so you can feel, you can almost lift yourself up off the floor. Breathing. Okay? You can feel your sits bones. Okay? Place something underneath your hips if you're crunching over. Okay? Or just close your legs a little bit more. That's fine. Okay, so slowly feel your hip bones, flex those feet so you're lengthening, really lengthening those legs out. Slowly walk yourself forward, one little step at a time. Breathing, moving through it. This is always about figuring out what feels best for your body. There's no wrong. The only wrong would be if you're trying to crunch over, okay? I want you to think about lengthening forward. Doesn't matter how far, okay? Whatever you feel is best for your body. Even if it's here and you have your straight legs and your tummy's lifted, that's great. Okay, breathing through as far as you can go. Breathe, breathe. Have a little wiggle. Long spine, tummy's in. 4, don't let your toes come towards the floor. Keep them pointing up towards the ceiling. 4, breathe. 3, have a little go here. 2, 1, slowly walk your hands over to the left side and hold it here again. Try not to crunch over, shoulders back, chest lifted. Breathe. 4, have a little wiggle there. Move into those muscles, trying to really squeeze it out, lengthening. 3, 2, 1, slowly, very slowly, gently walk your hands over to the right side. Oh, this one's a tight one for me. Breathe. 4, have a little wiggle here, again, lengthening through the spine. 3, 2, and 1, walk yourself back to the center. Breathing here, hold it, lengthening up and over. 4, do a little rock from side to side. 3, breathe. 2, and 1, slowly walk yourself back to the center. Very, very, very gently walk yourself back to the center. Slowly close your legs, breathing here. Close your legs very, very gently. Easy, easy. Bring your knees in. And just rock here from side to side.
Hug your knees in, keeping your chest nice and lifted. I'm just gonna turn to the side. Breathe. Oh, Facebook's down. That's okay. But if Facebook's down, if you guys can see me anywhere else, I'm on Instagram and YouTube. Chest lifted, breathing through. Again, keep that chest, that spine, that lower back lifted. We tend to do a lot of this throughout the day, okay? So making sure you give your back a little bit of movement, then the blood circulation will start getting through, okay? Releasing those muscles. Good, slowly lengthen the legs out in front of you. Breathe, lengthen those legs out. Breathe here, again, shift from one side to the other, feeling those hip bones on the floor. Breathe, flex your feet and point, and flex and point, and take them around. Let's do that, that feels nice. Rotate those legs around, flexing and pointing and flexing, releasing that spine up. 4, release, 3, 2, 1, rotate the other way, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Bend both knees and take yourself up and over with knees bent, okay, breathing here, both knees bent. You can either grab the outside of your feet or right up and over, okay, or you can grab onto your shins or the back of your knees and bring yourself forward as well. Okay, slowly, very slowly start lengthening your legs out, straight in front of you, breathing here, and just bend one knee at a time. Again, making sure you're not, the point is not to try to touch your toes. What I'd love for you, everyone, to do is to lengthen through the spine so that you feel a lovely, more efficient stretch in your hamstrings and in your lower back. Breathe, good. So one leg bending at a time. 4, breathe, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And slowly bring yourself back to the center. Keep both knees bent. Slowly roll through your spine all the way down to the floor. Breathing, breathing, releasing those hips, releasing that spine down. Oof. Stretch your hands over your head. Have a little side wiggle. Have a little wiggle here from side to side. Release that lower back. I felt my spine crack there. Have a little pop. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a nice, good old hug. And just go from side to side. Rock from side to side. Breathe. If you want to release your head down into the floor, that's great as well. Breathe. 4, 3, good. 2, and 1. Breathe. Good. Release your knees by your side and just rock from side to side. It's almost like a mini happy baby. Breathe here. Just release those hips, open up those hips, and again, just rock from side to side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring your knees back into your chest. Bring your nose towards your knees as far as you can go. And slowly release both legs out to the side. And slowly take yourself, roll onto your belly, nice and slowly. And go into a nice little sphinx, shoulder and elbow aligned. Good, hands flat on the floor. Feet are hip width apart, okay? Long spine, lift that chest up. And shoulders back and down. Good, lengthen those knees, lengthen those legs, point your toes, lengthen up, breathe. Have a little wiggle here from side to side. Try not to release your neck and your shoulders down. You want to push away from the floor.
You're pushing through your hands, through your elbows, lifting that tummy up. Squeeze your butt. Slowly you're gonna release your elbows off the floor and take it a little bit higher. Okay, breathe here. Again, squeezing your butt. Breathe, have a little wiggle. 4, breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release your elbows down. Take it all the way down. Place your hands by your armpits and slowly push back into child's pose. Slowly drive your butt all the way back to your heels. Breathing here. And release. Hold it for 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly bring it back up. Bring yourself back up and take a little seat. Just cross your legs nice and smoothly. Breathe. Press your legs in front of you. Place your right hand on your left knee. Left hand behind your back on the floor. And just have a nice little twist here. Slow twist. Gentle twist, making sure your hip bones are on the floor. Shoulders back as far around as you can go. Breathing through your rib cage, lifting your diaphragm up, lifting your belly up. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly take it around to the other side. Left hand on your right knee. Right hand on your back, on the floor. And a nice little lovely twist. Breathe. Twisting around the spine. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it back to the center. Good. Slowly release your neck to the right side. Breathe. Place your right hand on top of your left temple and gently bring your neck down. Just very, very gently. Put a little bit of pressure. And release. Other side. Right arm up. Release your neck to your left. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Place both hands behind your head. Tilt your chin down to your chest. Very, very gentle. Again, keeping the spine lifted. Breathing for 4, 3, 2, 1. And releasing up. Place your hands on your heart and lift your chin up for 4, 3, 2, 1. And open up your arms, stretch from side to side, long, lengthen out. Breathe and give yourself a nice little hug. Good, really stretching out, breathing. And again, reach out, open, and give yourself a nice little hug. Good, again, lifting through your spine, shoulders down. One more, lift your chest up and stretch out, stretch. And hug yourself and have a little wiggle. Breathe, take a deep breath in, both arms going up and release down. And again, breathe in and down. Last one. Take a deep breath in and you're going to hold your arms up and stretch it over your head. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Great job, guys. I'm always so proud of you. Thank you for joining me today. Good job. Excellent work. Again, you guys always are amazing. Thank you for joining me today.
it's very special to always be sharing these classes with you guys on Home Festival. Up next at 7 o'clock, we have the beautiful Emma Barton, who will be, I think she'll be finishing either today or tomorrow. She'll be finishing Matilda, I think today. So please enjoy the 7 o'clock class. And like always, it's an honor to be here with you all, and for all of you guys to always be joining in and enjoying these classes that are here just for you. Okay? Have a lovely, lovely evening, and I'll see you guys later. I'll be doing my 8:30 a.m. stretch flow class tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Bye. Bye.